What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Quoorn's Quest. What's up, Callan? What's up, Cynical? What's up, Aster? What is up, Mavis? How is everyone doing on this Tuesday? We're back, y'all. What's up, Aster? How is everyone doing? How are you all? Oh my gosh, I am pumped because we're going to be doing some more Pokemon giveaways. Shout out to the member questers as well, because, I mean, without y'all, like, I would be, you know, I'd be lost. But thank you all to the member questers for helping give a little bit extra during these live streams and during the content. And thank you all for subscribing. Thank you all for joining. What's up, Mavis? What is up, Cynical? Yes, the Tera raids are back, y'all, and I am pumped because this is like one of like the most fun things. It's one of the most like fun things. You have the next 2 hours free. Ooh, let's go. It is time to just vibe. I have been missing these streams so much because literally, like, I love doing the Nuzlocke challenges. I love the challenges, but I have to focus so hard to just make sure I don't lose a Pokemon. Like, I'm trying to like make sure that like I don't have to start the game over. So what's cool about these streams is that like we can just chat, we can just vibe. It's really cool. We can get items along the way. We can get really cool, unique Pokemon along the way. It's like just super fun. I love it. But first what we gotta do is give away some Pokemon, y'all. We are still giving away Pokemon. The Pokemon we have to give away are Cherry, Finn, Sunny D, Peter Griffin, Wendy's, Honey, Lemon, Giovanni, Cactus, not Lechonk, Poinsettia, Charizard, and Howard. So we have lots of really cool Pokemon to give away. I don't know, I guess, where everyone is gonna be. I don't know who's all like gonna be here exactly. But I guess, is there any? Yeah, so these are the Pokemon we used in our Nuzlocke. These are the Pokemon that we used in the Nuzlocke, and people want them. People wanted them, or people wanted some of them, maybe not all of them. So Lemon Lime is going to be a Pokemon we are training up. So Lemon Lime is off the table, but Nelson wants Sunny D and Cherry. Okay, cool. Does anyone want like Cactus or like Poinsettia or Charizard or like Peter Griffin or Wendy's? Does anyone, whoever's here, does anyone want any of these Pokemon? If you do, let me know what you want. Because, I mean, this will be fun. Oh, wait, I have a really good idea, actually. Haha, wait, I have a good idea. Scratch this. I mean, let me know what you want, but I have a good idea. You want Cactus back? Alright. Hey, what is up, Timmy? Welcome. Hold on, I have a really good idea. That's gonna make this so much easier. I'm just gonna move all of them. What's up, Rain? Welcome, welcome. Ooh, you want Cactus and Frostlass? Okay, okay. Cactus and Frostlass. I mean, those are good options. Those are good options. I'll say, no one has claimed Frostlass, so you could have Frostlass. Aster wants Cactus back. You've already gotten a Pokemon, but like, it's a new stream, you know? It's a new stream. You're joking. You're joking. Is it? Wait, is this really? Oh! Forget that then. Alright, trading Pokemon is gonna be tomorrow. We're gonna be doing Tera raids all tonight. That is so dumb. Maintenance. Oh my god. What are the odds? What are the odds that Pokemon Home is undergoing maintenance? I mainly don't want to be bouncing back and forth between games, so I'll move them all over. Tomorrow, we'll move them all over to this game. That way, we can be doing battles and also trading Pokemon in the middle of it. That is so fun. What are the odds? Like, what? Of course Pokemon Home is broken, or like it's undergoing maintenance, and we can't use it. That's effing chat for that. Effing chat for Pokemon Home maintenance on a night of our stream. F in chat for that. Even though Pokemon can't help it, but effing chat for that. Thank you, Cynical. F in chat. Let's go to Kitakami. We have, like, never really gone here. Like, it's one of those things of... I feel like I haven't on stream, at least. Thank you all for the Fs. Thank you for the Fs. I appreciate it. I appreciate the Fs in chat. That's so dumb. But, okay, so also, for those of you that are new, that maybe haven't been a part of these Tera Raid streams, what I like to do is go exclusively to the DLC areas unless there's an event happening in Scarlet. Because that way, if you don't have the DLC, you can still participate. You can still participate, and you could still get Pokemon, their DLC Pokemon, without having to pay for the DLC. So, obviously, you're limited. You can't have, like, what do you call it? You can't have, you know, I'm going to move some Pokemon over as well, just because I don't want these Pokemon to use up their items. Like, what am I even trying to say? Like, yeah, you can't use up, or you can't have all of the Pokemon and whatnot. Like, you can't have... I'm, like, too busy focusing right now. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Truthfully. Okay, those are all moved over. But yeah, like, you can't have, like, the legendary Pokemon. Like, you can't really get those easily and whatnot. So, like, that's a bummer. I don't have any healing items handy. How is that possible? Whatever. But at least with this, you can... How do I... There we go. But at least you can be able to get some of the exclusive Pokemon. What is... And so that should be fun, right? That should be fun. Yeah, no legendaries. How do I feel about Blueberry? I liked it. I thought the Blueberry Academy was really cool. Both DLCs I liked a lot. I thought they were both really, really unique. And they had really good stories. I was not really in that boat of thinking that they were bad. The Blueberry Academy actually really made me happy because I thought that was going to be way worse. I had very, very low expectations. Oh! It went away. But I had very low expectations for the Blueberry Academy. Like, I seriously thought that it was going to be just a glorified Safari Zone. And honestly, that's not the vibe I got. It did feel like its own world. So that was really, really cool that it didn't feel just... Like, I was not a big fan of the DLCs in Sword and Shield because they felt too contained. Like, they didn't feel very adventurous. They just kind of felt like more wild areas. And I mean, they were. That was how that generation operated, but it just wasn't very, like... There wasn't a lot of oomph to it. Alright, so what we're going to do is I'm going to change my Pokemon. It's a Psychic. It's a Psychic Probopass. So I need... Oh, this will work, actually. Let's go Slimer. Select you. And we're going to challenge as a group. Invite friends with link code. So all you guys have to do is literally enter the link code and hop in. And we will take down this Pokemon and you get to keep it. And all the items you acquire. Down in the description, there are... what do you call it? There are new commands. So, like, there's redemptions you can do to ensure you get into a raid. So that's really fun. And just a bunch of other kind of things like that. Like, if you want a Pokemon, you can actually, like, use your gold pieces to have me go out and find you a Pokemon. And then I'll trade you a Pokemon. But yeah, so that stuff's pretty cool. And I do have both DLCs. We're just in Kitakami right now. That's a-okay, Aster. We will, like, cover you. That's the thing. I have plenty of level 100 Pokemon that if you just want to give it a try, go for it. This is just like the battles. We're not going for strategy. it is like all for fun. So type recommendations, it is a psychic type, is the Tera type. It is traditionally a steel rock type, so keep in mind for that. Ghost wouldn't be bad. Dark, I don't think would be bad. I think Dark would work rather well. It's just a matter of hitting it hard. But like I'm going with Slimer, who's like my Ghost Fairy type, so you know, shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, it's a psychic type, so like Bug I wouldn't recommend just because the bug typing can be hurt by the rock moves that this thing probably knows. So I would just avoid Bug, but honestly, I'm pretty sure like Darker Ghost would be a-okay. I guess I'm taking a risk because I just realized I said it's a steel type and I'm using a fairy type Pokemon. It's a Ghost Fairy type, so maybe I'll be okay. I don't know. But yeah, Aster, we don't like, you don't really have to have stuff trained up. Other people will have things trained up. I have Pokemon that are level 100. Like, if you just want this Pokemon and want to hop in and just be support, or you just want to do it for fun, go for it. If we do this same battle for the next 2 hours, that's okay. We're just here to have fun. Like, I don't want anyone to not want to have fun because, like, oh, I didn't grind a bunch of Pokemon up to be ready for Tera raids. I have, like, these are just regular Pokemon. They're fine. Oh, yeah, if you have a level 100 Pokemon, you're totally fine. Like, yeah, there is no level 100. Yeah, a level 100 Pokemon is a-okay to use. Like, yeah, there's no, yeah, no worries on that one. You will be probably okay. Obviously, if you use something that is at a type disadvantage, I can't help you, but theoretically, you'll be okay. Oh my god, I'm pumped, y'all, because, oh my gosh, I have literally, like, again, I love the challenges, but, like, it's nice to have a break. It's nice to not be so hyper-focused on something. Ooh, okay, okay. See, yeah, exactly. And, like, we're not doing anything crazy. It's like we're not doing the, like, crazy big Tera raids where it's like, oh, we have to do a bunch of other things, or I don't even know what I'm trying to say at this point. Let's just go Shadow Ball. Ah, yeah. That's a decent hit. I'll take that. Power Gem? Alright, that's not bad. Easy. Do I have... I don't really have any moves to power me up, so I'm just going to keep Shadow Balling this thing. Does Shadow Ball lower my... I think Shadow Ball would... raises its... whatever. It does something, I think. Yo, what up, Nelson? How are you doing, homie? We're just out here doing our best to... You know what? I'm actually gonna... Let's cheer. Let's go all out. We're just out here doing Tera raids tonight. We're just out here doing Tera raids. The trading is postponed till tomorrow because Pokemon Home is going under maintenance. So I can't move the Pokemon over. Which is a bummer, but... At least now we can, you know... just do some Tera raids with everyone. And so we're trying to take down this Probopass, and I've caught Probopass before, so like I don't really need this one, but I feel like it's one of those things of it needs to... There it goes. I was like, it's gonna do something like that. But it's a cool Pokemon. I think a lot of people... I hope a lot of people enjoy it. I'm one of those where, yeah, what is everyone's opinions on, like, Probopass? I think Probopass was one of the coolest Pokemon to come from the Gen 4, like, reboot of evolutions. Yes, but I say, yeah, tomorrow night, Sunny D can be yours. Absolutely. We can take some breaks between battling and stuff. And I can trade Pokemon with people. Hopefully, yeah, hopefully the home maintenance is done. It is a nose. It's a nose with a mustache that always points north. It's a compass. It's a compass nose, and he has a big goofy mustache. I love it. And that was one that, even as a kid, I loved this Pokemon. Like, usually I feel like if I look back on what Pokemon I liked as a kid, they were all, like, the super serious ones of, like, oh, I have to, like, Charizard, I have to like... What? It releases energy. I didn't say it's better, I just say it's one of my favorites. Weavile is also up there because Weavile is dope. Yo, what up Timbo? Welcome. The nose does know. And unfortunately the nose could not be stopped this round. We're going back in. We're going back in. We're going back in because I feel like we can get this Probo Pass. I feel like we can get it. We can easily get the Probo Pass. Weavile is so... So here's my introduction to Weavile. I thought Weavile was... I didn't realize how new it was because of the Lucario movie. If anyone remembers that. The Lucario movie where Lucario was introduced and everyone thought it was a legendary Pokemon. Weavile was also introduced in that movie and that was dope. I like immediately fell in love with it and I had no idea how to get it. I was like, all I want to do is have this Pokemon and I have no idea, absolutely no idea how to get it. But ultimately figured it out and I mean, it's pretty cool. Unfortunately, I figured it out in a way where it's like I couldn't really get it. Ooh, those aren't really good moves for that though. Should I use Pecharunt? You know what, actually Pecharunt is probably a good idea for this. Challenge as a group. Invite friends with the link code. Let's go. I think that's what it was. Yeah, it was something like that. It was, yeah, I think it was the evil lady. They were like part of the bad team. Not like Team Rocket, but they were part of, yeah, like the sinister people of that movie. So, and they did like this cool like little dance thing where they were like, Weavile. And they did like these like little like, I can't see because my screen's too small, but like they do these like the arm things where they would like get behind each other and do like the like duplicate arms and stuff, and they like did like a little dance. Because of course every Pokemon has to do like a dance routine, even if it's evil, it has to do like something. That's awesome. That was also the movie we got the Regirock memes. That was like I think that was one of the first times we actually really got to hear Regirocks and like the Regis. So we got the like boom 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 boom, like all like the Reggie stuff, which is awesome. Yo, get you that snack. Get that snack, homie. Get that snack. But that's what was funny about that movie too, is that it made everyone think Lucario was a legendary Pokemon. Introduced Weavile and introduced the Reggie meme, like the Regirock meme of like the They were like, that movie went hard on the like Reggie's sound effects. They were so weird. It didn't make, it was like other people remember that, right? Other people know that's where like that meme comes from. It's that. I don't even remember what the name of that movie is. We got some time before I think Cynical makes her decision, but what is that? Lucario movie. What was it? Lucario and the Mystery of Mew. Okay. That's what it was called. Yo, looking at the, like literally looking at the images of this movie did us so dirty. It literally set up, Lucario should have been like a mythical or like a pseudo legendary. It should not have been just a regular, it's just a regular Pokemon. And that's like, that's alarming. This dude literally had, and he had like a special ability of legit could like sense people's aura and stuff. Like, it was so like so good. You don't have any good snacks? What do you got for snacks though? What makes them bad snacks? Because honestly, any snack can be a good snack if you're hungry enough and if you just want a little snack enough. Yo, what up, Callan? Welcome, homie. Welcome back. Were you here earlier? Did you hop back in? I don't really know. But welcome. We're doing Tera raids and talking about Pokemon, Lucario, and the Mystery of Mew. Aha! Who got the that's a cool shiny. Who's got that shiny? That's neat. Timmy's got that shiny. Nice. We almost matched. Nasty plot. I love also Cynical's little Sableye down there, just like vibing. Little gremlin. Yeah, trading got postponed because Pokemon Home is undergoing maintenance, which is a little annoying, but like that's okay. You know, we're doing our best. Right, you're like one of like the yeah, you're like one of the shiny hunters. Oh, what kind of chips though? What kind of chips? Are they at least good chips? I hope they're at least good chips. Because, you know, that's a plus if they're good chips. What's everyone's favorite chip? What's everyone's all-time favorite chip? Like, if you had to... I'm pulling like Jennifer Lopez. What's your bodega order? What's everyone's bodega order? And you can't drop a J-Lo and say just ham and cheese. With a bag of Lay's and an orange drink. Whatever the hell that means. No, I like the sea salt and vinegar ones. Those are so good. Just regular potato chips. Those are also, like, those are solid. Like, if you have, like, if you make a fancy sandwich, a regular bag of potato chips hits so hard. Like, I love it. Like, if you do, like, a, like, I'll do, like, Jersey Mike's and do, like, the whole shebang where it's, like, the vinegar, the olive oil, the basil, what have you. And so, like, just plain bag of chips really goes well with that because it balances out, like, the extreme of the sandwich. Like, all the sandwich flavor gets nice and balanced out with a nice bag of potato chips. But I think ultimately, sea salt and vinegar are probably my favorite. Like, those are just so good. Or the chili cheese Fritos. Those are also really good. I feel like everyone hates those. Everyone is like, these chips are nasty. But I'm like, nah, man. These are delicious. See, yeah, like, mine are like the sour cream and onion. I do not like sour cream and onion. So, I wanted to move all the Pokemon over to, oh, I'm a poison type? Okay. I wanted to move all the Pokemon over because it would be easier instead of swapping back and forth. That way, when people just join and they want a Pokemon, I can easily just get them that Pokemon. So, I'm just going to move it so that I can move all the Pokemon over. And that way, I don't have to worry about it. Oh! That's a heck of a move. Oh, come on. Let me use it again. Let me use it again. Let me use it again. Oh, oh, oh. Wait, wait, wait. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't end this battle. Don't you dare run out of time. Don't run out of time. Don't run out of time. Yo, okay, cool. Let me go. Let me go. The time needs to stop when we're not allowed to do things. This is my biggest gripe of this game. You're joking! We would have had it! Oh, God! Get it, 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 everyone get it, everyone get it! Oh! We did it! We did it with, like, nothing left. What? Alright, I already have one, so I don't want it, but... Yo! Dude, they are so slow. They're faster, though, than... Oh, we got bottle caps. We got bottle caps, y'all, and plenty of candies. That's sick. Hypesing chat for literally ending Probo Pass as the time ran out. Hypesing chat, emoting chat for that. If you don't have the emotes, become a member, Quester, and then you get emotes, as well as a lot of other perks. No, yeah, the Tera raids are so... But they're so much faster than in Sword and Shield. I like the pacing of these better. I don't like that you can have all of your time wasted by literally the game. Just the game kind of glitching on itself. That's obnoxious. I hate that. The Chansey raids were like nuts. Like, I did one time on stream, I think, and it was not what I was expecting. Like, the Chansey raids were gnarly, mainly because the items they gave you were just absolutely bonkers. Like, I loved them, but it was also one of those things of, like, no way should I be getting half this stuff right now. Like, this is a little insane. Alright, we're moving on to a Dark Tera. A Dark Tera Mamoswine? Yes, please. An exchange Pokemon. A fighting type would actually be really good for this. A fighting type would be good. So, do I have a good... Well, or... Fairy would also be pretty good for this too, I think. Fighting would be good. It's a dark... It's kind of a fighting type, but it's an ice type. It's a ice ground type normally. So that's also something to keep in mind. I feel like I'm going to be fine with Havoc. I feel like Havoc would be a-okay with this. Challenge as a group. Let anyone join with a link code. It was, yeah, the Chansey raids were literally insane. Chansey raids were literally insane. Like, yeah, they were weird. That's the thing, is they literally had so many, like, the Chansey raids were like so busted. It was so busted of like the amount of stuff you could get at the end of it. Cause you could also get like other items too, I think. Like you could get some really, I feel like, wild stuff. I might be wrong. I'm trying to remember exactly what they all came with, but yeah, you got tons of candy. I think you also got like a lot of other rare items and stuff like that. They were just it was a weird time. The Chansey raids were a weird time. They were a super weird time, but at least it was a good reason to be able to get some like dope stuff. Like at least you could be able to get tons of candy. Cause that's why we do these. We do Tuesday nights where we build the Pokemon, and then Wednesday we fight the Pokemon. So like we do nothing but Tera raids to just grind up candy so that I can feed it to like whatever Pokemon I'm trying to like get battle ready, and then we just battle all Wednesday, which is fun because it's a blast. I miss it. I started doing some battles over the weekend just to kind of like brush off all the cobwebs from battling. I was bad, but also I forgot how many people will just cancel a fight when they don't have the strategy going their way immediately. Like I got, I think probably like 3, maybe 4 like battles of just getting canceled because like round 2, it was obvious that they might lose. Like their whatever strategy the people were using clearly was not working, so they're just like cancel the battle. I'm like, we're not even doing like competitive. It's literally just like random battles online. Calm down. Because fun fact, that's kind of how Pokemon battles work. Someone is theoretically trying to beat you. Exactly. Nothing like feeding a Pokemon hundreds upon hundreds of candy to just get it to level up. Which is really, I really enjoy that in Sword and Shield they introduced the idea of EXP candy, because the rare candies were like really getting obnoxious. What? Oh, that sucks that you're stalling out, Nelson. That's a bummer. I hope it comes back. I hope it doesn't stall you out too bad. That's so sad. Oh, of course it uses Snowscape. Does Snowscape work for, well, I guess it's considered a ice type still, maybe? I don't know. I feel like it gets kind of confusing, but... Ooh, okay, okay. Freedom for Nelson! Freedom! Oh yeah, you get no EVs, but like... I'm okay with it. I'm not doing like competitive. Like, I'm just doing like fun competitive. But like, I've realized that I need to at least like Well, wait, what are the EVs? Because are the IVs the, like... Because what are the things that you use, like, the proteins and stuff for? Because that's raising something, because I do that. Like, I'll raise its, like, the proteins or, like, the carbos and whatnot, and, like, the... That's something, right? Yo, shout out to whoever healed. Shout out to the healing. Oh god, everyone got back to the yellow? What's happening? I guess terrestrialize? I don't really know if that's a good idea or not, but I'm gonna go for it. Effort values? That's okay. I mean, I'm putting in some pretty low effort by, yeah, not actually grinding them up. So, like, you know, my Pokemon can reflect my effort. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mess with the stats. I don't mess too much with the actual, like, EVs and whatnot, I guess. Yeah, okay, yeah, about to say, it comes from innocent, yeah, it comes from taking down innocent Pokemon. I guess it is what it is type of thing. You know, I just do it for fun. Just like getting this Mamoswine for fun. Let's go! Aw, I'm sorry, Egg. I'm sorry. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. But sorry that you don't like your state. That's never fun. Like, it's always one of those things of, like, moving is hard. Moving's tricky. Let's just do a regular Pokeball. Alright, Dark Tera. What do you call it? Mamoswine. Woo! Yeah, I've had a couple, like, tornado situations, too. Like, it gets rough in the Midwest. It gets rough in the Midwest. Like, it's pretty flat, and, like, we get a lot of stuff that flies through. The weather's been super weird. The weather has been super weird around that area, yeah. Like, it's like one of those things of, like, but, I mean, to some degree, like, I've always heard the, like, thing of that, you know, like, at least there's seasons for all the crazy weather to some degree. Like, theoretically, we're not getting, like, tornadoes in the middle of winter. Colorado is super weird. Like, I have some buddies that live out there, and yeah, like, they'll be like, oh, we got so much snow. And I'm like, doesn't it suck to drive in? They're like, it melts. They're like, it's one of those things if you just hunker down, and then you're just done. Like, you just wait it out. Mamoswine should have been a fossil Pokemon. This thing 100% should have been a fossil Pokemon. Also, who wants to name this thing for me? Who wants to name this Mamoswine? Because this is the first Mamoswine I've apparently put into my Pokedex. So what do we got for Mamoswine's nickname, y'all? What do we got? It's a female. It's a twin tusk Pokemon, which I kind of want to name her Twin Peaks. If you get that reference, then props to you for Manny. That's pretty good. Maine. Dwayne. Everest. Wait, I like Everest. That's a good one. Everest is too, like, this thing is an ice mountain. That was too good. That was too good. What's the summary of Everest? What's Everest's summary, though? Okay. That's not bad. I like that its attack is growing fast. That's good. Snow Cloak. Ooh, it boosts evasion. Okay. That's not bad. Maybe I'll build up a Mamoswine sometime. Who knows? I'm just glad it's in the Pokedex. That's dope. Yeah, it's got that naughty nature. That naughty by nature. Ayo. Alright, let's go do this ghost one. That's your usual nature? Is naughty? Oh, it's just a ducklet. I was like, wait, what was that? so many shiny Pokemon are blue is that Ducklet freaks me out because I'm like, wait, what is that? It's like, wait, I'm like, is the Ducklet a shiny Pokemon? It never is. But you can never be too sure. You can never be too sure. Alright, what do we have here? Oh! I have a Milotic, but I will gladly do this Ghost Milotic for everyone. That's a good Pokemon. Ghost Milotic. I'm gonna say that Momo is probably gonna be another good one for this. Right? Yeah. Or should I wait, change it? Do I have a dark type? Do I have a solid dark type, I wonder? You're a fighting type, so I don't really want to use you. I feel like I did. I have this. I guess I have you. My Pokemon are all over the place. I had them organized by how strong they were, but I've severely lacked in the ability to keep them organized. So, whoops. I definitely need to go back through and reorganize these because there are some. Yeah, like I know there's some good ones in here. I'm just gonna go with Petulant, but challenges group. Anyone join with a link code. Recommendations? I mean, dark types are gonna be good. Ghost types are gonna be good, and that's pretty much it, I think. You want to avoid fire types because it's for sure gonna have water moves. It might also be a... It might have fairy moves too. I'm unsure. I could kind of see it having fairy and or dragon moves, so that could be a bummer. Having your boxes organized by type, props to you. I just try to keep my most powerful Pokemon in certain areas, but like I've really let them, like I've really let it go. I've really fumbled on like the organization aspect. No, not the internet. No, I hope your internet doesn't crap out on you, Mavis. That's so sad. Is Archaludon not a pseudo? Is that not considered a pseudo legendary? I thought it was. I thought it was considered a pseudo. Is it not? Either way, though, I am glad that Duraludon got an evolution, mainly because for the longest time, I did not like Duraludon. Like, when it came out, I was not a fan. I was like, this is kind of dumb. Like, its hand looked weird. It just, like, I don't know. I didn't like its face. It was super bizarre. It's not weird. I also thought it was. But it was just a weird Pokemon to me. But then when I saw Archaludon, for some reason, Staple Remover Bridge combo, Steel Dragon, was dope. I don't know why that one just... It made me love it. I was like, okay, I can get behind this Pokemon. This is the Pokemon I can get behind. They literally made it a bridge, and they made it found in Unova, and we didn't even get any sort of black and white Pokemon game. But you have to have a 3-stage Evo line, be in the slow EXP rate, and have a... Hold on, though. I thought Noibat was one. And that's only a 2-stage Pokemon. I thought it had to do with its stats. Is that not the case? I thought it was like a stat... Or no, a pseudo-legendary isn't even a real thing. I love Hydrapple. I liked, though, Applin. I liked Applin, though, from the get-go. I thought that was cool. Wait, yeah, no, okay, back to the pseudo-legendary thing, though. I'm pretty sure pseudo-legendary Pokemon are just, like, the fandom's name for, like, Pokemon that, yeah, fit into that category. Like, the Pokemon Company does not make pseudo-Pokemon, like, pseudo-legendaries. They just, like, make Pokemon that people consider to be pseudo-legendary Pokemon. Which I think is really interesting. I'm gonna fix my camera a little bit. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, that's about where I want it. I don't know, but I like Hydrapple. Mainly because, again, I've heard that that's not I've heard that, like, it's not a thing that the Pokemon... Do they really? I feel like I've heard that that's not a thing. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? But no, Hydrapple is dope. I like Hydrapple a lot. Like, that was a really good... Like... That was a really good... also, like, iteration. A little interesting that it wasn't, like, a food-based, but at the same time, I feel like Flapple kind of, like, also negates the heavy food aspect of it, because, like, I feel like it was a thing of, it was, like, oh, Applin, and then it was, like, the, what's the, because then it was the one that looks like a pie, Appleton. Appleton was cool, but then, like, I feel like Flapple kind of got a little weird because it doesn't look like it looks like an apple, obviously, but, like, I feel like it would have been cooler because, like, if it was, like, Diplin in, like, if they had Diplin from the get-go, because it's like a candied apple. And then you'd have, like, the apple pie Pokemon. Like, it's just, I don't know, I feel like it just kind of is a little bit cooler. But to say, I thought it was just, like, a fan turn. Like, they definitely make powerful Pokemon, but, like, I thought it was a thing of, yeah, like, that the Pokemon Company doesn't sit down and go, okay, guys, we need pseudo-legendaries for this game. Like, what should we do? They might now, yeah, I have no idea. I just remember seeing that in, like, a TikTok or something if someone was like, fun fact, there's, like, pseudo-legendary Pokemon don't really exist. Like, one of those just, like, watch it type of thing. And I'm like, okay. Why can't I... Let me use my moves! Why can't... Well, I don't know why I can't Terrasilize yet, but okay, whatever. This is just utter nonsense. Let me Terrasilize. I want to help. Come on. Okay, my attack doesn't need to fall, but whatever. Why can't I Terrasilize yet? Why is my poor little Pokemon getting picked on? Why is everyone else Terrasilizing and I'm not allowed to? This is very rude. There we go. There we go. In the nick of time, we can finally Terrasilize. My god. Flapple is cool. I just kind of wish they, like, I feel like they were going really hard with the food theme. And so, like, I feel like they should have stuck with it a little bit more, but I don't know. I like the Applin line, though, all the new evolutions of it, I think are incredibly dope. Like, I like them all. I think they're all really, really cool. Wow! We wrecked this thing, y'all. We wrecked this thing. Your Latias just wants to be friends with you. That's all. I don't need this, so I'm not going to catch it, but everyone else can have fun with it. We're getting so many bottle caps. I love it. We're going to have bottle caps up the wazoo after all this. Cacnea is really, really cool. And yes, Milotic is awesome. I used the Milotic on my Kitakami team. Thing was a monster. I used it as my fire type because I found it in a Tera raid den, and it was a fire Tera type. So I literally gave it Tera Blast and turned my Milotic into a fire type. I don't know, but I'm okay with it. Like, the bottle caps can be pretty useful, I think. Okay, let's see. Let's do this rock one next. Flying. Yeah, Cynical with your Milotic. That's one of your favorites, right, Cynical? Aside from, like, if it was a Dragon Tera type, I mean, I think your night would have been made, but... What do we got in here? Okay, a Rock Gligar. I mean, that's not bad. I'll change my Pokemon, but, like, I mean, that's cool. I'll do Typhoon. This one will be easy. This one will be pretty easy. I'm not But, like, I mean, it might be shiny. Or if you need a Gligar, here's your chance for a Gligar. That's a rock type. I don't know. I know. If only it was a dragon type, Cynical. If only it was a dragon type. Wait, what was it, shiny? I feel like I remember what it was, but I am gonna look it up because I want to make sure I. Cacnea. Shiny Cacnea. Oh, that is cool. It's like a dusty, yeah, it's like a dust color. No, that is cool. That is cool. That is cool. Thank you, Aster. Dude, I'm glad. I mean, we're only just beginning. I mean, you joined at a pretty good time. Like, obviously, thanks, y'all. That's really nice. But, like, you know, it's one of those things of, like, you come when you come, and, like, that's part of growing, is that, like, everyone comes along the way. You never really know what you're gonna find. That's the, like, fun thing about, like, that's why I like YouTube so much more, is that if I was on Twitch, I guarantee I'd still be streaming to, like, Cynical and Rain. Where, like, I think Timbo was maybe on my Twitch, I don't remember. But, like, oh my god. It was so bad. Like, I was streaming to nobody. And it wasn't even a thing of, like, oh, you need to, like, try harder. It's like, no, literally the discoverability is crap, and I was even multi-streaming. I was putting my stuff onto other platforms, and it still just wasn't translating. But YouTube's awesome for that. Like, literally, if you want to be a content creator, like, I would say put your eggs in the YouTube basket, because it's not going anywhere, to my knowledge, so it's pretty cool. But thank you all. I'm glad I'm about to say, it's cool to be, like, now streaming to, like, 10 people. That, like, 10 is an average and whatnot. And, like, I don't know. It's, like, it's just neat. It's just a neat thing to, like, do. Because I never really thought that it would. I didn't know how this would all pan out. Like, it's one of those things of. I was just kind of going into it with an open mind. Wait, what? I mean, I hope you find a shiny one. I hope you find it. That'd be cool. Like, there it goes. Alright, well, whoever hit that, thank you. Do I have a Gligar? I might. I'm gonna catch it anyway, just because I don't know if I have it. Yo, what up? What is up, Jamer? Welcome, homie. Welcome. Do I have this Pokemon? I really don't remember. You one-shot it? Nice. It's only a 3-star Pokemon. Oh, Capsakid. That's still... Capsakid is cool, though. I liked Scovillain. Scovillain just, like, wasn't a very good Pokemon. Which, like, I don't think is Scovillain's fault. It was cool. It was a cool concept. It just has terrible stats. And the typing is hard to deal with. Like, I don't know. I hope you find a shiny Cacnea, but honestly, a shiny Capsakid is pretty cool too. Anyway, W's in chat for Aster for one-shotting it. That's just how it happens. That's how it happens, Nelson. Ah, we already have one. Send it to the box. What's his ability? Because I might just get rid of it. Because, yeah, the box cap is stupid. I hate that. What's your ability? Hyper Cutter? Do I really... I kind of just want to get rid of it. I don't really want it. I thought I didn't have it. I really just thought I didn't have it. Yeah, it's just like, I just wish they had a better... I don't know. It's one of those things of, I feel like they just need a better system for it all, but at the same time, like, what is the better system? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, Pokemon Home is the better system. You can store Pokemon in Pokemon Home. That's dope. But now they make you pay for it. God, I never thought I would be in that boat of... Remember when Pokemon Home was free? Remember we could just store Pokemon and not worry about stuff? And now you can't? It's dumb. Ooh, there you go. Get that shiny Feebas. Get that shiny Feebas. It's an ice. Oh, I don't know. I'm going to keep Alloy. Yeah, you'll be fine. Challenges group. Alright, who wants this Ice Dusclops? Which is also probably one of my top Pokemon. I love Dusclops. Like the Duskull line. Duskull and Meryl's I have found are my highest percentage of like shinies found. I just find them and I don't know why. The fan theory of James. Oh my god, that's funny. Maybe. I mean, there's no way to technically prove that Jamer's not doing that. That is funny. It's just skill. It is just skill. I mean, I hope it's just skill. I hope it's just skill. Does that help? Does having a shiny foreign Ditto actually help in that method? Is that a thing? I thought having a shiny Ditto didn't really do anything. Am I wrong? I've been wrong before. Aw, Cerulege is just cool. I don't have one, but I think it's neat. Oh, foreign does, shiny doesn't. Why? Why? Why is that a thing? It doesn't make any sense. Wait, what's a Jotonian? Zorua. Wait, what? Wait, did I miss something? What's a Jotorian? I know what a Hisui. What's a Jotorian? Because that was a no, that's a Kalos. No, it's not a Kalos. It's a Unova. Yeah, it's a Unova one, right? Because it was in Generation 5. Question mark? I think it's Generation 5. For some reason, though, it does feel like a Kalos Pokemon. See? Gen 5. There we go. Lishrug. I don't know. I never played. That's fair. Honestly, if you were going to skip a generation, I would say skip, like, Gen 5. And that might be, like, really harsh on Gen 5, but, like, I don't know. It's so different that I feel like you could skip it and you'll be okay. Also, I feel like you could skip Generation 6, but that's also just me. 5 and 6, I don't feel huge attachments to. Ah, shiny Skeleturge, that's cool. It's like, so, it's cool, but it's one of those things of, I feel like it's, like, again, they're cool games, and they have a lot to their merit, but I feel like they're just so different that, and they have a completely unique dex, that it's like one of those things of if you did skip it, you're not like, it's one of those things of, I don't know, it's like, I feel like you could skip it and you'll be okay. I don't know, maybe that's just me though. Fire Red is cool. I do like Fire Red quite a bit. Hoenn, I think no matter what, any game set in Hoenn, I think is going to be my favorite. Whether it's, like, literally I think whether it's the remakes or whether it's the original games, Hoenn is cool. You don't care for Gen 4? That actually, that kind of makes sense. Gen 4 is a little on the overrated side. I like it a lot. I am a fan of Gen 4. But it's one of those things of, I think the fandom hyped it up way too much. I think the fandom got weird about Now, Platinum is a really, really, really good game. But, like, I don't know, yeah. Like, I kind of feel you of, I think the fan base kind of made it, like, a little too weird of, like, It's the best. It's absolutely the best. There's nothing better than Generation 4. It has all the best Pokemon. It has all the whatever. Like, you literally can't have a better game than Generation, like, 4. When, honestly, what people are saying is you can't have a better game than Pokemon Platinum. Because for a long time, Pokemon Platinum really was, like, one of the best games. 6 and 9 are pretty good. 9 has the best storytelling, hands down. Like, literally the best storytelling. 6, I don't know. I'm okay with 6. Yeah! What are we naming Dusclops? I didn't have this one yet? How did I not have this yet? Okay, what do we name Dusclops? Mega Evolution is cool, but because no Kalos Pokemon Mega Evolve, that's why I like the Gen 3 remakes. Like, I liked Omega Ruby and Sapphire, because all those Pokemon could just naturally Mega Evolve, whereas in Kalos, none of the the original Kalos Pokemon could. Dusk Bops. That's dumb. And I like that. I don't know. It's a weird one. Damp Wraps. Mavis is just hitting it hard with, it is just some damp rags, man. It is. This thing is just an eyeball in some rabs. Damp bandages. So it was with a guy in LA. Oh, right. He called it Dusk Bops, or he called it Damp Rags. What did he call it? I don't remember him counting that guy. If I find a Pokemon that the name Dwayne fits, I will name one Dwayne. The downside is that the name Dwayne it's kind of a niche thing. It's kind of a rock type Pokemon name. Mainly because of Dwayne The Rock Johnson. He kind of ruined it. Callan. This might be it. This might be it. What's a ground type? Change my Pokemon really fast. Oh my god. Yawn. Where's a good... Where are you? Oh no, I'm not gonna use you. Haha, I'll use you. Here we go. And let anyone the link code. Alright, let's take on this Carbank. It's a ground Tera Carbank. That's not bad. It's a cool Pokemon. It's neat. Name it Dusknor, so if you evolve him, it'll be confusing. Your Dusknor evolved into Dusknor. Fun fact, I did do that one time when I was a kid. I was really adamant about not nicknaming my Pokemon for whatever reason. So then I accidentally clicked nickname a Pokemon. So then I had to just name it its final evolution because it was still evolving. Like it was like a level, like it was like a pre-evolution. And so I had to like name it the evolution's name so that it would then work in battles the way I wanted it to, where it's like, oh, like, go, Golduck. Like, even though it was actually Golduck the Golduck. Ogerpon is fantastic. Ogerpon has been one of the best new, like, legendary or mythical Pokemon that we've gotten in a while. Mainly because, oh my god, talk about a letdown. Generation 8, I was not a fan of... The dogs were okay. I didn't like Eternatus, and I did not enjoy Calyrex, and I didn't enjoy, like, Zarude. I didn't really enjoy, like, the new Reggies. I thought they were kind of silly, like, in a not good way. I don't know, it was weird. Oh, for real? Well, I didn't know that when I was a kid. I didn't like it. It was too hilarious. it was one of those things of like, it was supposed to be this like cool Pokemon, but like, I don't know, it was like, like, I get what they were going for, but it was too weird. I just didn't like it. It made me uncomfortable, truthfully. It just made me truthfully uncomfortable. What did everyone think of the DLC? Oh, I loved it. Again, Gen 9, some of the best storytelling, if not the best storytelling we've ever had in a Pokemon game. Like, again, I thought I was going to be severely disappointed with the Blueberry Academy. Kitakami was well above my expectations. Like, I thought I was going to enjoy Kitakami. I did not realize how much I was going to enjoy Kitakami. Like, holy cow, this was a fun region to explore. Blueberry Academy, I was really surprised I enjoyed that so much. Just because, again, I really thought it was going to be just a glorified, like, what do you call it? Safari Zone. I thought it would be way smaller. It was massive. There was lots of things to do. The Pokemon battles were hard. So that was fun. That was a fun aspect of it. Really? You didn't like Kitakami? Why didn't you like Kitakami? I loved it. I thought it was a blast. Unable to be contained in a comment. Oh my god. The epilogue was neat. The epilogue was like a cool... I didn't think I'd like Pecharunt as much as I did. But it was neat. It was neat. Yeah, I mean, that's some wording for it. I wasn't a... The Isle of Armor and the Tundra were not great. They were okay. Again, they just kind of felt like glorified wild areas, which is what was happening in that generation. Wild areas were like the thing. But like, I did enjoy the gimmicks that came with it. Like, I did really enjoy... Ah, we already have a Carbink? I'll name it Dwayne anyway, though. I caught it. There we go, Dwayne. It was just weird. Like, yeah, I don't know. The Tera raid adventure, or like the raid adventures, was probably the best thing to come out of it, though. In the Crown Tundra, the raid adventures were super, super fun. And a great way to get, like, legendary Pokemon. I loved that aspect of it. Wait, the maps... What do you mean the map sucks? I liked it. Yeah, they fill in the corners. It looks better. No, yeah, you're just in a big... It's like it's a big, like, circle. I love how much Jamer hates, like, antagonist of this game. That is so funny. Who wants a Noctowl? Who wants a Noctowl? So, like, okay, you're not wrong. Kitakami is small, but, like, it is small, but I think there's a lot more love and attention that went into it than, like, even Paldea, truthfully. Like, in Paldea, I saw a lot of people point out that we have things like South Province Area 1, South Province Area 2, West Province Area 3. But in Kitakami, you have, like, Ogre Pass, and you have, like, actual names of places where people felt very disconnected in, what do you call it, in Paldea, because it was just like this general area 1, area 2, area 3. And I can get behind that. I think, and Kitakami had way more lore built into it. Had way more lore built into it. It was so cool. Briara is a little odd. She was like, some of the stuff in the Indigo Disc felt a little forced. Like, that's the thing, is that, well, so if I do a Union Circle though, then only the people in the Union Circle can do the Tera raids, which is kind of like it's not the most fun thing in the world when only 4 people can do the raids. This way everyone gets a chance. Otherwise, if the Union Circle wasn't so like limiting in that sense, I would totally do them. Yeah, I mean, that's totally fine if people dislike it. I think from a storytelling element, it's very good. Like, I can't do the Union Circle though, because then only in the... Oh, I've like done that before, and it just gets it gets a little tricky, just because like it gets like, how do you navigate the time? Like, I try to make it fair. Like, I don't want people to not enjoy the stream because they feel left out or something. I don't know. But no, yeah, like, that's the thing, is that I think I've already caught one of you. Yeah, it was one of those things of, I kind of wish, that's why I wish that Quoorn was like under was under Pecharunt's like spell. I wish that Quoorn was being manipulated by Pecharunt, because then I feel like that would make way more sense as to why, yeah, he was, because yeah, honestly, they did make him kind of just like a brat. Like, he was bullied and he kind of became like this anti-hero business and whatever, but like, I don't know. I wish there was a reason for him being such a little like prick. Like, that was the downside of like, yeah, I was hoping there was more of a reason for him just kind of being obnoxious, but in reality he was just, I mean, I guess he was like bullied. Like, I guess arguably that's part of it. Where's a big raid? I want to do like a big one. Yeah, it's a bug. Okay. That's cool. Let's see what this is up to. Carmine was cool. Yeah, it was one of those things of like, they were interesting characters. I think, yeah, like, he, like, I liked them. I can see where like people don't like them, just because like, yeah, they were flawed to some degree. Like, yeah, Quoorn was annoying because he just got in this weird mindset of like, I have to be the best battler because my sister's mean to me and stuff like that. It's I mean, but it's like, also he's a kid. Like, you're still kids, and like, I think being in the school setting made that more acceptable for me from a storytelling standpoint. Just because, like, I feel like, I like that Aster's, like, enjoying this, and it's just like, I'm gonna just eat popcorn. I feel like it's one of those things of, if it was any other game, then if it was a game not set in a school, I think 100% he would be a terrible character. Like, I think the redeeming factor for me, at least, is that we're in a school. His behavior is very, like, it makes sense for this, like, schoolyard mentality of, he just wants to be the best among his classmates. He wants to prove to them that he's not a loser. And that's where I feel like it gets tricky, because, yeah, like, if we were in a... I'm gonna easily choose Brooke over in this battle. If it was one of those things of like a Fire Red, where we had the evil team of like Team Rocket, a literal criminal organization that are grown adults, it would feel really anticlimactic because we're like, okay, we literally just defeated the mob. Why are we getting so hung up on this kid just getting upset that he's not a very good battler? Like, I think because everything is so grounded in this schoolyard, like, mentality, it all kind of makes sense. Yeah, I'm about to say, like, and that's also the thing, is that Pokemon does have a track record of being underwhelming for fans. Yo, what up, Nebo? Welcome. Hello. But that's definitely the thing that, like, for me, I felt very underwhelmed with the last DLCs, with Sword and Shield's DLC, just because, like, yeah, like, you know, it's one of those things of, like, it didn't feel very alive. At least in these DLCs, they felt very alive to me, but yeah, I don't know. No, exactly, and I think the bully, like, him being a bully, like, kind of makes sense to some degree, just because, like, his sister's a jerk to him, and, like, but, like, I don't know, I feel like we needed to have a little bit more of a build-up that he was, I guess, being bullied by other people besides his sister, because, like, I think they tried to make you kind of a bully, but at the same time, you weren't doing anything wrong. It was weird. Like, I don't know. It was like one of those things of... It was definitely tricky, but... I think from as a whole, it was like a really good story. Story way better than the previous DLCs. The landscape, in my opinion, way better than the previous DLCs. But yeah, like, I could see where, compared to other Pokemon, like, games, yeah, there's some things about it that are like, okay, I liked this, like, I liked the dojo. The dojo in the Isle of Armor was dope. I do kind of, like, that was fun. That was actually a really good time. This is going to be a very interesting battle. Torch Song! I'm wondering how this is gonna go. I feel like this is weirdly gonna go very well, but at the same time, I'm nervous that, like, what does this Mindfu have up its sleeve? I feel like it has something that we're not prepared for, and I don't know what. It just keeps using Aerial Ace, so I'm assuming that it can't hurt me. Oh, nullified the stat changes. That's why we wait on the Torch Songs. Aerial Ace, okay. And the Torch Song, trying to raise my special attack up. Yo, what up, Sim? Welcome. Oh god, what did I just use? What did I just use? Oh, luckily nothing. Ghost Tera, why not? Hey, you never know, Aster. You never know. Like, you could have held on. You could have held your own. Who knows? Yeah, I could see that. It did kind of feel a little forced. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Also, yeah, that, like, wait, you got... Nice! Okay, so you got the 40 Cocoa and only 74 eggs? That's actually really impressive. Because I've tried the egg method. I've tried so many different things to get shiny Pokemon, and the only thing that works is just not streaming it. And doing, like, I had really good luck, actually, with Legends Arceus. I had really good shiny luck in that game. So I don't really know how that worked, but, like, I was doing very well in Legends Arceus with the shiny hunting. Probably just because of the, like, ability of that game where you can just go find these, like, mass outbreaks. The mass outbreaks were such a cool, that was such a cool thing. And no, Jamer, like, I totally get it. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, but, like, at the same time, like, you might just be, like, incredibly wrong. And so we're gonna, like, just take the rest of the stream to explain why me as a streamer has the only correct opinion. That, I mean, please no one take that out of context, but, like, at the same time, like, we've all been in those streams, have we not? We've all been in those streams. We've all been in those streams of psycho streamers. But no, at least you're, like, I like that you're admitting that everyone's entitled to their opinion. You just dislike it. That's the thing. It's fun to have these discussions until someone tries to just convince everyone that, like, what their side is, like, the better side, and it's like, that's not the point. It's just seeing what people see in the games, man. Also, they're just Pokemon games. Also, we got it! We took this thing down easy, y'all. We destroyed this hard raid. I don't know. I don't think they can. But I feel like they also can. I feel like I've heard stories of them being able to do it. How have we not gotten a single Herba Mystica? How have we not gotten any Herba Mystica? That's good they can't. That's good. Because I lost a shiny Togekiss in Sword and Shield because it jumped out of the Pokeball. And that was upsetting. Also, Sim, what's your favorite shiny Pokemon you've caught, or that you have? Call it Capoeira. That's actually a really good name. Haha, I don't have one of these yet? Alright, I'll name her Capoeira. The ancient art of Brazilian street fighting? Is that what it is? It's cool. Yay! Shiny Eevee! We love Shiny Eevee. Yeah, dance fighting, that's what it is. I was like, I thought it was something like that. Oh, it has Reckless. It's neutral across the board too, wow. Mine Xiao is a really cool... This is a Gen 5 Pokemon that, like, really grew on me. I wasn't a huge fan of it, like, because I wasn't a big fan of any Gen 5 Pokemon for a long time, but I used one, and it was a lot of fun. I really did enjoy it. Alright, let's do this Dragon one, because I know Cynical enjoys Dragon Pokemon. I mean, who doesn't enjoy a good Dragon Pokemon? And hopefully, it'll be a cool Dragon Pokemon. Leafeon has a very disappointing shiny. It has a very, 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 very disappointing shiny. It should have been like brown or orange. It should have been like an autumn color or like a red. Oh, if the green turned red, that would have been so cool. Dragging these nuts across your cheese, Jamer. Way to not be subtle about that one. Yeah, first come, first serve, homie. The link code is on the screen. All you gotta do is type it in and join. The Tera raids are open to any quester. That's why we do these. Anyone can join. If you have them, if we start getting a ton of people, you can also drop Tera raid codes in the chat, and we can do them on stream. Other people can do them. Like, it's totally, yeah. The goal is just to do as many of these as we possibly can. And get all the items, grind it all up, and just have a good time. Every stream gotta join when a grass type is mentioned, and then hit a D's nuts. Oh my god. All good, all good. But yeah, you can join at any point. Like, as long as there's an open slot, join, homie. I dig it. Oh, you got shiny cloth? That's dope. I love the blue crab. The blue crab is probably one of the coolest things. Yo, what up, Ace? Welcome, homie. Welcome. But no, the blue crab is really, really cool. I like that's how you do a shiny right. That's how you do a shiny right. It's normally red, and then you do something crazy, like make it drastically different. Like if they had made it just a slightly lighter or darker shade of red, would have lost it. Same with the Joma Oo Komomo Mugowo like line. The little dragon we're fighting right now that we're about to just wreck has a really good shiny palette. It's a highlighter. It looks like a highlighter, but I love it. We are about to wreck this thing. Oh my god. Did Koraidon even move? Did this person's Koraidon even do anything? Oh yeah, the same Aster. It's way back there. If you can see it, it's the figurine that was only given out with copies in the UK. I knew someone in the UK, and I sent them money to buy me Pokemon Violet. I don't need this thing. But I sent them money to buy me Pokemon Violet so I could get the figurine. Like, yeah, no, if anyone is just, like, did I like the Isle of Armor and stuff? No. Did I buy it? Absolutely. Oh, Tyrant. That is a good shiny. Tyrant and Tyrantrum do have, those are really good. That's a good one, Ace. Those are good. Oh, the Koraidon was yours? Nice, Callan. Well, I didn't see your Koraidon move, but hopefully I got a hit in. Hopefully it was able to do something. You know, since Jamer's here, we can go to this grass one, and I might... So, I was actually trying for a complete home dex. I was trying for a complete home living dex. And I was actually doing pretty well. I stopped because I kind of couldn't handle it, but I was doing decently well, I'll be honest. Like, I made quite the progress. Could have made more progress, but, you know, for being very casual with it, I was making good progress. Alchemy Sunday, that I follow and, like, I'm friends with, she's doing a living shiny dex, and that one is that's an absolutely bonkers idea, because like why on earth, like that's hard, a living shiny dex. I was like, you're like, when she said she was doing that in like the Discord, I'm like, you're nuts. You are literally you are absolutely insane to be going after every single Pokemon in a shiny form. Yeah, this is Sawana. So yeah, Sawana it's in the DLC. It's in what do you call it? It's in it's in Kitakami. But yeah, it's gonna be a grass Sawana. So like, that's interesting. What's everyone's opinions on Sawana? I was not a big fan of it. Ducklet was cool, but then I did use in my Pokemon Unbound playthrough, I used a Sawana, and it was actually very, very fun to use. I actually did have a blast using it. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool spawn. I had just a couple streams ago, I literally had a shiny Meryl that was marked with the Rampage, like with the Ferocious mark. It just randomly spawned. I was doing a Nuzlocke, and all of a sudden it just appears, and that was awesome. That was a good time. See, Ducklet is cool. I like Ducklet. Ducklet is a very well-designed Pokemon, and then Sawana gets weird. It's decent. it's fun to use. Like, I did enjoy having it on my team, but it is a weird Pokemon. This is a weird Pokemon. Oh yeah, Timbo. Yeah, it's a swan. It's a swan, Timbo. Get your facts right. Oh my god. Yeah, seriously, that's like, what are the odds of that? Alright, I don't think anyone else is gonna join, so we're just gonna do it. It's a 4-star one. We're gonna knock it out probably pretty quick. But seriously, Aster, it is, like, the odds were nuts. Absolutely, positively nuts. It was cool, though. Like, it's like one of those things, like, what are the odds? Apparently, 1 in a million? Whatever that number is? I don't even know how to read that number appropriately. And I'm bad with numbers, so I'm not even going to try, because it's just going to be embarrassing. I don't have a Miraidon, unfortunately, so... Sorry. You sneezed blood? What? Go to the hospital! Don't be typing in chat! Go get medical help! Why are you sneezing blood? And why are you casual? Why are you casual about it? Why did you take the time to type that and also add a face? Is that dangerous? Oh my god, are you working on a shiny living dex, Nelson? That's insane. 1,146,880,000. Oh my god. Mavis, I really hope it's just dry sinuses. I guess, perhaps I overreacted. Timbo has a more appropriate reaction. Is it dry sinuses? Me and Nelson over here are just like, you're gonna die! And then Timbo, hey, you need a humidifier? Oh, yeah. Okay, so there's some reasoning behind it. That's okay. Oh my god. I'm sorry that you're allergic to everything and that your poor nose. I have Violet. I don't really play it because I bought it. I literally got Violet for streaming. So that's the game that I did the egg lock in. And I kept losing. Honestly, yeah. And there's some cool ones. Did you know they have, like, Pokemon humidifiers? I've seen, like, a humidifier that's a Ghastly. And so the steam or, like, the fog comes out all around it. And it looks like the Ghastly's body. It's really cool. 10 out of 10 would recommend. I am going to leave Kitakami. And I'm going to go... Let's go here. And I'm going to try doing some Tera raids in the Blueberry Academy. It's so cool. It is so, so cool. I wish I had more, like, Pokemon merchandise like that, but I just don't. So it's one of those things of, like, do I recommend people buy the DLC? I don't know. I thought it was fun. It's obviously not for everyone, as we found out. But, like, honestly, with any DLC, I'm always kind of hesitant, just because I don't, well, like, I'm always in that mindset of, like, am I really going to play the game? So I would say if you are a big Pokemon fan, like, you know you're going to be playing, like, that Pokemon is, like, one of your main games, I would say do it. It was a lot of fun. It has a really good story, in my opinion. And it wasn't too short. It actually lasted quite, like, some time. It wasn't like something of, oh, you can just blast through. Like, yes, you can just blast through it. Like obviously, it's one of those things of, it doesn't take, like, if you really just sit and grind it all day, yeah, you can obviously get through it pretty easily. But I don't know. It's one of those things of, I liked it. And I thought it was better than Sword and Shield. If you bought Sword and Shield's DLC, I would 100% say you should buy this one because you will be like it's way better. It's way better. Okay, yes, exactly, Jamer. And same, Sam, literally, like, I don't think it'll make you cry, mainly because Arvin and his dog aren't a part of it. But no, like, the story of it, like, I was in shock playing this game for the first time. Because, yeah, it was not at all what I expected. You're fighting Gulpin D's nuts? What? 2 D's nuts jokes in one stream? What is happening? What is happening, questers? I like them, so keep them coming. Exactly. Like, I mean, they're like okay. I think the Sword and Shield DLCs were only bad in my opinion, just because of other DLCs I've played in other games. Like, that's the thing, is that I shouldn't. I don't know why I would. But that's, like, I think that's the only thing, is that, I've just played other games with really good DLCs, so I was just very disappointed with Pokemon's DLC, just because I'm like, oh, this could have just been, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what it could have been, I guess. Like, it was one of those things, if it just didn't feel complete. But these, truthfully, so, like, the DLCs in Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet felt like completed games to me. They felt very complete. Like, very much, like, worth the money. And kind of continue to have playtime, like, after the fact. Like, they were weirdly, like, the longevity of them is actually kind of long. Just because they added in a bunch of features to make it even more playable. Competitively viable Snake. Oh my god. I actually, okay, very unironically, Nelson, Slugma is one of my favorite Pokemon, and I do have a specific nickname that I nickname it every single time. I do actually, I do like Slugma, and I do use the nickname a lot. Oh, alright, we got, I guess, one spot open, that's okay. Contrary Leaf Storm. Your beloved, the beloved Leaf Storm. Slugma balls. I like that it wasn't even nuts. It's just like, something about the Slugma balls seems way more aggressive. It's funny. It's almost funnier than the, like, nuts. Just because it's like, I feel like it more in your face of like, because it's like, oh, Slugma nuts. Like, haha. But I feel like Slugma balls is like, just like, oh god. Like, you're not leaving a lot for the imagination on that one. It's like, nope. And that's okay. Because it's just goofy jokes. That's so funny. Also, I tweeted this so long ago. I tweeted this when, like, Sword and Shield was, like, first a thing. So y'all know that Miraidon, my bad, I was like, wrong one. Y'all know that Miraidon has a very unfortunate silhouette. And someone pointed out that it's not the first. There are numerous Pokemon with, like, phallic silhouettes from, like, almost every generation. There's so many. And they were like, y'all are freaking out, but this ain't the first time Pokemon's done this. Obviously the most notable is Combuskin, but yeah, literally, it is just like, oh my god. Like, it is just Miraidon these nuts. That weirdly also works. I don't like how well that works, actually. Wait, Jamer, I don't like how Miraidon my nut. That works weirdly well. I don't like how well that works. Because has the silhouette that makes me feel like it was intentional. Oh, yeah, I mean, they're called bed bugs. Where else are they supposed to live? They named Rhydon, I know. I know they are. They are named Rhydon. No, we're not doing those jokes. Keep it semi-tame. Keep it semi-tame. Cockroaches actually live a lot of different places. Like the Madagascar hissing cockroach lives on the island of Madagascar, and it is the largest cockroach species you can find. Fun fact. And they will stop hissing. The zoo I work at learned this the hard way. They're really cool because when you pick up a Madagascar hissing cockroach, they make a lot of noise because they're like trying to scare you away. But the more you handle them, the more they get used to you, which means you like can't have them hiss. They don't do it. That's not just how they talk. They only hiss when they're threatened. So now we have a whole tank of Madagascar hissing cockroaches that don't actually hiss. It's really funny. Do I have rules for cursing and stuff? I think it's just like, you know, like these nuts jokes are fine. Like, as long as you're not too crass, and pretty much the biggest thing is like, obviously no slurs, don't be a racist, don't be homophobic, don't be whatever. Like, literally just like it's like one of those things. Like, just be a good person. Like, just don't be a problem. I guess, I don't know. It's one of those things of if I don't know. Like, it's one of those things if I call someone out for like, or if I ever like tell someone like, okay, that went a little too far. Like, don't get too offended by it, type of thing. Just because it's like I don't have these like rules set out aside from just, yeah, don't be jerks. But like, I'll let people know if things get a little too wild. Yeah, absolutely, Timmy. I'm glad you had fun. Join us tomorrow night, where we're gonna be doing some battles. That'll be super fun. Yeah, it's one of those things of like I stream Pokemon. I get it. I get that like kids watch this stuff, but at the same time, I don't know. Like, I don't want to have to put like I market like not for kids. Like, but it's like on Twitch and stuff. It was like, oh, you should market is 18 and older. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna market as 18 and over. Like, I'm not out here like showing skin, or like I'm not out here saying crazy stuff. We just make some like potty humor jokes sometimes, and like that's okay as long as you're not like going too far with it. And that's also why I like being over here instead of on Twitch, is because, yeah, people would be like, if you curse, you should probably mark it as 18 and plus. I'm like, sometimes you just do it. I'm like, sometimes it just happens, and it's like, I'm sorry, but like, I'm not. I don't know. Later, Nebo. Have a good night, homie. Thank you for joining. Hope to see you tomorrow night. That would be funny. That would actually be really, really funny to do a hot tub stream, but it's just actually me making corn. Like, just boiling corn, and that would actually be really, really funny. I actually would like that. That is funny. See, right? Or, okay, honestly, like, it's one of those things of, like, I am, like, definitely one to make fun of myself a lot, and, like, to do things that are definitely, like, embarrassing. Like, in high school, of all things, of all places, like, but I say, if anyone wants, like, an insight into, like, how I was in yay, welcome, Sim, I'm glad you got to join. Yeah, like, here's my high school experience of, while people were, and me included, being awkward, I actively got in front of the whole school in a dress. Like, I did this thing called the man pageant, and I wore a dress because me and my buddy did a routine to Dirty Dancing, and I was Baby. So I came out in a very ill-fitting dress because I could not find a dress to fit me. Because I'm a weird, my body is a weird proportion. I am tall and lanky, but yet kind of broad, but not really. It's weird. My body is weird. But that's something I did. So that was, yeah, it's like one of those things of like, I don't care. I was also in theater, so it's like, okay, cool, exactly. See, okay, it's not that weird then. If other people are doing it, it's not weird. And it's like, I don't know, it's funny, but like, I was already in theater. What are you wearing makeup? Like, who cares? Alright, so Jamer has a little bit different of a reasoning for... Why don't you lead with that? You made me look like an idiot. Oh, see, you know, like, it's not that weird to, like, for just me to, like, just do this dance in a dress. I think Jamer's like, well, I just wear dresses sometimes. It's like, okay. I'm like, my point has been disproven. I was a weird theater kid. You do not. You really, I mean, you kind of see it on streams, but you really don't. It was like, I don't know, but it was also like a weird, I don't know. You respect it. Thank you, Jamer, thank you. That's one of those things though too, where it's like, I don't know, like, I was a theater kid, but at the same time, while all the other theater kids were like, oh, like, I'm learning to rap. It's like, oh, what are you rapping? It's like Hamilton, or like, oh my god, I love Hamilton. Like, I am like, I could perform Hamilton right now. Like, should we do it? Or like, whenever, I was never the theater kid that when a musical theater song came on, I had to start singing as if I was performing it. I could just sit and listen, maybe hum along, maybe like, you know, just do a little like, oh, da 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 da, like, but I wasn't gonna like in the middle of a, like, we're literally playing show tunes while we're building sets. I wasn't about to just start making it my show, but so many people did that, and it bugged the crap out of me. Like, I've never seen Hamilton because my high school ruined it for me. So many people just went way too hard on, oh my god, like, Hamilton is the best thing ever created. I don't like Lin-Manuel Miranda. I really don't like his... In the Heights, good. Everything else, I'm not a fan of. I don't really like his style of things aside from In the Heights. And that was, I think, just because it was his first project, and I just liked it. No, as a theater kid slash a tech theater kid, yes. Like, some people really did have to, like, shut up. It's, again, if you want to sing, that's fine. If you want to, like, enjoy the music, that's fine. But don't start, like, freaking performing it as if you are the original singer of, like, the music. Like, it just got weird. Like, because then it turned into this weird unspoken battle of, like, these high school kids that were not that good. Like, they were good for, like, our high school, and none of them, I think, are doing theater anymore. Like, none of them are professional actors, to my knowledge. And so it's just, like, it turned into this thing of, like, yo, this is also why our choir sounds terrible. Our choir director would be like, hey, everyone needs to blend their voices together, because we are a choir. You're not supposed to hear just you. But, oh my god, it would never fail. At the end of every concert, someone would go, so-and-so really enjoyed that song, didn't they? And it's like, oh my god. And it's like, I could hear them from the back of the room. It's just like, ugh. So bad. Yes, I do not like his voice. Like, his voice is fine, but like, I saw someone talk about this. Lin-Manuel Miranda literally writes musicals for him to be the lead character in because he's not good. He's good as a musician. He's a very talented musician. I'll say that. He makes catchy songs. Yo, shiny cactus! W's in chat for the shiny cactus. But yeah, he literally just got really good at making musicals so he could put himself into musicals. In The Heights, he was the lead. Funny. He also wrote it. Hamilton, who was the lead? Who wrote it? That's sus. He's fine. I don't know what he's barking at, truthfully. Corn dog really would be the annoying theater kid, yeah. Also, did someone say they had a theater kid story on that topic? Because I'm interested in that. Seriously, even arguably in where he's not the lead, like in Encanto, for example, he did the music for Encanto. He wasn't the lead, but he made himself, in my opinion, his song was probably like one of the best songs, and it's like, that's suspicious. Like, interesting that, yeah, the song about his character is like the song that went hard, like the hardest. It's just a history lesson. It's just a kind of made up history lesson to some degree. Like, but it's with rapping. And I will always put air quotes around that. He's not rap. It's not really, I don't classify that as rap. Like, I'm sorry, even in The Heights, that's not, if you're like a theater kid and you're like, oh, I can rap. And it's like, oh, freestyle something. And you like do something like, and you're like, well, I mean, like, I can do Hamilton. It's like, that's not rapping. Wait, who's the actor, Jamer? I want to know. Oh, right. No, yeah, he didn't voice Bruno. My bad. No, that was just a good song, yeah. My bad. Yeah, no, that was a different person. Did he just do the... Did he just do the music then? I don't know. You do the McDonald's rap. Hell yeah, do the McDonald's rap. Oh, that's not that good of a Pokemon. What's that grass one? But yeah, I don't know. That's my Lin-Manuel Miranda rant and why I think he kind of sort of ruined musical theater. It also ruined, I will say, he ruined Disney. Lin-Manuel Miranda ruined Disney. I will stand by that because ain't no reason that, like, he wants to do Encanto? Cool. Whatever. That's totally fine. He wants to do, like, but then he didn't even do Wish, and all the music from Wish sounds like Lin-Manuel Miranda. And I'm like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. It's just, like, it's one of those things of, like, don't do that. Wait, what? She butchers it. The judges didn't know the song and asked her what it was about. I have no idea what you're talking about, Gamer. You gotta be a little more. What was that? Hold on. The chat went. I was looking for a Pokemon to use. The chat just kind of went off. She did musical theater solo from Ride the Cyclone and sang Noel's Lament, which is about a closet gay man singing about his fantasies of being a hooker in World War II France, and it's a beautiful song. What? I'm confused. But also, I don't like that Lin-Manuel Miranda is doing the, like, Mufasa music, because that's I don't know. It's just gonna all be that same of, like, I'm like, okay. I was like, pick a different time signature, Lin-Manuel Miranda. Change it up a bit. What's happening? I've officially lost all. Oh, is this the person you went to high school? Oh, I thought you meant like a real actor. I thought you meant like someone famous, and I was like, I'm super confused. Oh, that's weird. The Poké Rap is cool. What? Yeah, I don't know the Pokemon rap. I can do the theme song. Like, that's obviously easy to remember, but... Hey, Nelson, have a good night. Sorry. I'm all over the chat right now. I have no idea what's happening anymore. I blacked out with the Lin-Manuel Miranda rant. I blacked out on that one. I'm not, but I want to, actually. I really actually now want to, Jamer, because that looks hilarious. I don't know why Kendrick Lamar is so upset at Drake Bell, but I'm intrigued. I don't know what the two have in common and why they're so upset at each other, but I mean, I'm curious. I'm curious to know why what his obsession is with Drake Bell. I'm curious. Also, I don't know if that joke is landing. I know it's actually Drake. It's so like Kendrick Lamar is dissing Drake, like the rapper, not the Nickelodeon star. That was a bad joke. Mainly because I don't think it was necessary. Like, it didn't land. What? Yeah, because Drake said he was. Oh, what? I didn't know that. I just knew Drake was bad. I just knew Drake had like. He just made bad music. I didn't know he was like doing stuff on the. I didn't know he was doing that. I didn't know he was diddying people. My God. Yikes. Well, that's not good. Shout out Kendrick. Are you gonna have Jump Bluff? Are you fighting with a Jump Bluff right now? Wait, hold on. Jamer, are you fighting with a Jump Bluff? Oh, yeah. Kendrick Lamar is amazing. Oh, it's pink! I like it, though. It's random, but it's cute. Girly Pop the Jump Bluff. Yeah, Girly Pop. Let's go. Oh! Alright. Luckily, Girly Pop, I think, will be A-okay here. Yeah, I feel ya. We got a weird. This is what I missed about these streams, where I don't have to focus. We get into weird territory, y'all. We get into some weird stuff. Filters get turned off, and they should be definitely on safety. Where we're just talking about bizarro things like Lin-Manuel Miranda ruining Disney, and apparently Drake is diddying kids. I guess maybe not kids, diddying just people. I don't know. I don't like that Drake is diddying people. That's kind of gross, but shout out Kendrick for being like, you nasty. I never liked Drake all that much. His songs were kind of fun. Like, Hotline Bling, that was kind of fun, but like, oh god, no, oh, it really was, he was diddying people. Oh, that's sad. I hate that. Why is that's, okay. That's also kind of why I'm convinced I'm never gonna actually be all that successful on like YouTube or like be this massive like success, because I'm not a freak. I'm not like someone that's like abusing people. To my knowledge. Maybe I'm doing it in my sleep. I don't know. But why does, like, every famous person have some wild skeleton in their closet? I think this is the first time I've ever caught this Pokemon too, by the way. Do you guys watch Always Sunny? There's an episode of Always Sunny in Philadelphia where they're hosting a beauty pageant, and then they find out it's a like toddlers and tiaras style beauty pageant, and Danny DeVito's character is like, we gotta make a song, telling people we don't diddle kids, like, oh, like, we don't diddle your kids, da 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 da, and everyone in the show is like, that makes it seem like we are doing it. That makes it worse. And I'm like, it's funny, but it's like not funny. It's good satire. Yo, later, Callan. Have a good night. We are like, I mean, we got 5 minutes left. I won't. You'll be over an hour late. That's okay. We'll just move it over and then see, okay, yeah, that's bad. He got the track. Just, no. Those memes make sense now, though. The memes of people, that makes a lot more sense now. That makes more sense. That's so terrible. I'm not shocked, though, because apparently him and Millie Bobby Brown were, like, weirdly tight when she was, like, 16. So that's weird. I wouldn't describe it in too much detail, because it seems like it's getting into a very, not even gray area. I guess a gray area for chat of, we don't need to get into details on live, but, like, that's pretty cut and dry of, like, yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, I love it when celebrities out themselves like that. That's the best, is when people are, like, when celebrities are like, no, what they're saying is out of context. I never did that with so-and-so, and it's like, I never said who. I just was like, oh, so-and-so did this. I didn't say you did it with who. I didn't say who with. That was, Taylor Swift had something similar, I think, happen to her, my wife was telling me about, where a song was released, and, like, Jake Gyllenhaal's people, were like, this song is in no way, shape, or form, like, about Jake Gyllenhaal. And everyone was like, she didn't say it was. Like, it's interesting that he feels so strongly about the song. I don't know, but yeah, but I say, there's like, I'm sure Kendrick was dropping some mad bars. He is such an amazing performer. He is so talented, it's insane. Yo, thank you for subscribing, Jake. Thank you so much. In the last couple minutes of stream, thank you so much for subscribing. So, hello, Jake P. Who could you be? Do you know them? Are you friends, Jamer? I don't know what that means. I'm me. What up, Jake? You wearing khakis, Jake? How often you get asked? Did I just win and unsubscribe from you? It's like, if that's the case, like, I wonder if, like, if my name is Jake, I would probably, like, go around through chats and be like, if anyone makes a State Farm joke, I'm gonna unsubscribe, and I'm gonna make it known that I unsubscribe. Mainly because that'd be funny. Of like, oh, Jake, you work at State Farm? Unsubscribe. I'm from State Farm 10 years now. Wearing basketball shorts. Yeah, maybe. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you all for joining me tonight. This was really fun. I really enjoyed getting back to these just like casual streams of like being able to just hang out with y'all, you know, like not do anything too serious. Like we're not doing Nuzlocks. We're just kind of doing some fun like Tera raids and stuff like that. So join us tomorrow night. We'll be hopefully giving away Pokemon. We'll be giving away some Pokemon from the Nuzlocke. And we're doing Pokemon battles. So we'll be, if you have, you don't need to have a full-blown battle team. Like, you can just battle me, like, it's all for fun. The battling is purely for fun. It's just a little something where, like, I'm not good. I'm not very good. Like, it's a good time. Like, it's just kind of funny. We'll just battle random people and see what the outcome is. But, yeah, like, don't feel like you can't participate. It's all super fun. So hope everyone comes back tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Join the Discord to get notifications about it and have more Quoorn's Quest fun. Thank you to all the member questers as well. The member questers, y'all really do help make a difference in my life. I definitely, like, especially as of late, I have been able to kind of like get a little bit of extra income coming in, which is, I truly do appreciate that from like all the member questers. So thank you all, and thank you all also who are just subscribed and watch the content, because that also adds up with like ad revenue and things like that. So I do appreciate every single person that comes, hangs out, and just like supports the channel. This really wasn't, like, it was always a hope of that we'd get to this point, but like I feel like it's one of those things that I never really thought it would happen. Like, I kind of thought this would all peter out, but we're still going strong, so I'm gonna keep riding it. And yeah, I mean, thank you all for watching. Again, if you want more Quoorn's Quest, we got all social media platforms. I got TikTok, I mean, Twitter, I'll post some things, and like Instagram, I'll post some things and whatnot, but Discord and YouTube are kind of the big ones. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow night with more streams, doing some battles at 8 p.m. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit those bell notifications, and until next time, happy questing, y'all. I am not at almost 2,000 subscribers. That's a lie. Hold the phone. I'm not even gonna... What? That's not true. Jamer, we are not we're not even close. We're at 1,080. We're almost at 1,100. True. Very true. Yeah, I guess if I round up, there you go. Well, have a good night, guys, and until next time, happy questing.